The story of Moses and Khidr. The speech of Moses and his test of patience. After Pharaoh and his followers drowned in the Nile, the Israelites, led by Moses, achieved victory after years of struggle. Moses took on leadership and addressed a grand assembly which could be seen as a celebration of their triumph. During this gathering, someone asked Moses, "Do you know of anyone more knowledgeable than you?" Moses replied, "No." According to some accounts, after receiving the Torah and speaking directly with God, Moses thought to himself, "God has created no one more knowledgeable than me." At that moment, God revealed to the angel Gabriel, "Moses has fallen into a state of self-conceit. Guide him so he may be corrected." Gabriel approached Moses with a message from God. "Indeed, there is someone more knowledgeable than you, our servant Khidr. He is at the junction of the two seas near a great rock." Moses asked, "How can I meet him?" God instructed, "Take a fish with you in a basket. When you lose the fish, you will find him there." Moses seeks a teacher. Eager to learn, Moses declared, "I will not give up until I reach the junction of the two seas, even if it takes me a long time." He chose a companion, Joshua son of Nun, a strong and faithful man. Together, they packed a fish in a basket and set off toward the junction of the seas. When they reached the location, they rested near a rock. Unbeknownst to them, the fish, touched by water, miraculously revived and slipped into the sea. Forgetting the fish, Moses and Joshua continued their journey. Eventually, tired and hungry, Moses said, "Bring us our food. We are exhausted from this journey." Joshua remembered and exclaimed, "Do you recall when we rested by the rock? I forgot to tell you, the fish escaped into the sea. It must have been Satan who made me forget to mention it." Realizing the significance of this event as the sign God had mentioned, Moses said, "This is what we were seeking." They immediately retraced their steps to the junction and found Khidr there. Meeting Khidr. Moses greeted Khidr and asked, "May I follow you so that you can teach me what you have learned and guide me?" Khidr replied, "You will not be able to remain patient with me. How can you bear things you cannot understand?" Moses said, "By God's will, you will find me patient, and I will not disobey you." Khidr agreed but warned, "If you follow me, do not question anything until I explain it to you." The three strange incidents. Moses and Khidr began their journey. They boarded a boat which belonged to a group of poor people. Surprisingly, Khidr damaged the boat by making a hole in it. Moses, shocked, said, "Have you damaged the boat to drown its passengers? This is a terrible act." Khidr replied, "Did I not tell you that you would not be able to remain patient with me?" Moses apologized, "Please do not hold me accountable for my forgetfulness." They continued their journey and came across a young boy playing with other children. Khidr, the boy. Moses was horrified. How could you kill an innocent child who committed no crime? This is an evil act. Khidr reminded him again, "Did I not tell you that you would not have the patience to accompany me?" Moses said, "If I question you again, you may leave me. I will not burden you further." They traveled on and reached a town where they sought food and shelter, but the people refused to help them. Khidr noticed a wall about to collapse and repaired it. Moses, frustrated, said, "Couldn't you have asked for payment for fixing the wall?" At this, Khidr said, "This is where we part ways, but before I leave, I will explain the reasons behind what I did." Khidr's explanation. 1. The boat. The boat belonged to poor people who relied on it for their livelihood. I damaged it to protect it from a tyrant who was seizing every intact boat. By making it seem defective, I ensured it would remain with its rightful owners. 2. The boy. The boy's parents were faithful, and we feared that he would lead them to rebellion and disbelief. God wished to replace him with a better child, one who would bring them peace and joy. 3. The wall. The wall belonged to 2 orphan boys in the town. Beneath it was a treasure left by their righteous father. God wanted the boys to grow up and retrieve their inheritance safely. My actions ensured the treasure would remain protected. Khidr concluded, I did none of these things on my own. They were by God's command. These were the reasons behind actions you could not bear. Moses accepted Khidr's explanations and recognized the wisdom behind his actions. Khidr's advice. As they parted, Moses asked Khidr for guidance. Khidr advised him, 1. Avoid stubbornness. 2. Do not walk aimlessly. 3. Do not laugh without reason. 4. Reflect on your own faults and avoid prying into the faults of others. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story and want to discover more fascinating content like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Join us on this journey of exploring timeless tales and wisdom. Stay tuned and see you in the next video.